Welcome back, it's Zion from Uke On Demand, and this week we're going over White Sandy Beach. We're going to go over the first part of the lesson in this video, but you can get the rest of the tutorial and all the tabs at ukeondemand.com, where we have also just released a fingerstyle and strumming technique series that's available for members of Uke On Demand. So if you're not a member yet, you'll want to go and check that out. So starting with the first note of this song, we're going to begin with in an F chord. This will be a little bit different than your usual F because we're also going to have ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A. So it'll look like this graph. And before we teach it, I'm going to go ahead and play it so you can hear how it's supposed to go. And that's what's on this first bar here. So again, we're in that F chord shape, and we're just going to start off by picking the 3rd fret of the A and 1st fret of the E together. And then C string. Remove just the ring finger, but we're going to leave that F chord on for the entire bar. So A string now. C. And then the G string, which has the middle finger on it. A, C, ring finger comes to the 3rd fret of the E. We're going to pick that once, C, A, and then coming that here, G string, C, G, E, and these aren't, I'm not saying the notes of that we're playing, but instead the string that they're on, because we know to just leave the F chord on the whole time. So now G, C, and then ring finger comes back to the 3rd fret of the A, and we're going to pick the 3rd fret of A with the 1st fret of E. C string, open A, C, G, A, C, 3rd fret of E with the ring finger, C, A. So that was a lot of notes in that small section. Before we move on to the next bar, let's go ahead and play it together very slowly. Moving into bar 2 now. I'll play through it once so you can hear it in context. And just so we can hear the final measure of the intro, that was where we would end on. But going back to the beginning, we're on measure 5, we're going to still be in an F chord until the very last note. And so, again, it's just G, C, G, C, 3rd fret of the E, back to C, to open A, and now we're going to go into a B flat major 7. And so if you're familiar with the B flat, it's going to be the same shape, but we're not going to be barring the A string. So instead it'll just be 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open A. So B flat major 7, but for this chord right here, we're not going to actually hit the A string. We're going to stop at the E. To get the rest of the tutorial and all the tabs, head over to ukeondemand.com and subscribe below so you don't miss out on our upcoming fingerstyle tutorials. We'll see you next time.